So in this lecture, we'll discuss about the type of ecosystem. So we know that the ecosystem, what is actually a ecosystem? So ecosystem is basically a term that is commonly used in the biology and the environmental studies, which we already know, and it is defined as a system or community that includes all the living organism along with their non-living components in the nature, and all of these components they work together either directly or indirectly to maintain the ecological balance. So as a result, it is very essential to understand the various type of ecosystem and what actually they contain. So first of all, the type of ecosystem is broadly characterized into the aquatic ecosystem and the terrestrial ecosystem. Okay, and uh, so they are broadly classified into the aquatic and the terrestrial. And the terrestrial ecosystem is further classified into the forest ecosystem, such as the tropical rainforest is there, the temperate rainforest is there, and the boreal. For all these forests are included in the forest ecosystem. Terrestrial means that has the land forest ecosystem or the forests which are usually present on the land. The grassland ecosystem, which include the savannas and the prairies, the mountain ecosystem, obviously those ecosystem which are found in a very cold climate region. The desert ecosystem are usually found in an area which are very dry as well as which are very hot. Okay. Aquatic ecosystem is classified into the two categories of the ecosystem. First one is a freshwater ecosystem and second one is the marine ecosystem. So marine ecosystem basically it includes the ocean, seas and the coral reefs. While the freshwater is further divided into the lentic, lotic, and the wetland. Lentic means they are the standing water, such as the ponds. The lotic water is the running water, such as the river and the wetland. Okay, so these are the different type of the ecosystem which are usually present in the nature. So let's elaborate one by one the key characteristic, the features, the type of the vegetation as well as the animal present in them. So first one is a freshwater ecosystem, and it is a classification or the characterization of the aquatic ecosystem. So freshwater ecosystem is as the name suggests that it consists the water as the main habitat, and they are generally characterized on the basis of the salinity, nutrient and the temperature. So they are the two main types of the ecosystem or the freshwater ecosystem, the lentic, lotic and the wetland. Okay, so freshwater ecosystem they are located in the water bodies such as the low salt content, which includes the pond, lakes and the stream as well as the wetland. Okay, these are of the two type, the lentic as well as the lotic. The lentic includes the such as they are the standing water, which includes the pond and lake. Okay, they are the still or very slow moving water bodies like the ponds and the lake, while the lotic are the fast moving water bodies such as the river and the streams. Wetland ecosystem are the intermediate ecosystem between the terrestrial and the aquatic or the water habitat. Okay. The importance of the aquatic ecosystem is that, or we can say the freshwater ecosystem is that they are very much essential for providing the drinking water. So they provide us the drinking water, the energy, the transportation, the recreational purposes, and support the various other organisms for their survival. Means lot of aquatic fishes or other aquatic organisms they survive there. The characteristic they are very small in the size when we compared with the other type of the ecosystem, and they usually lack or they have very low quantity of salt. So they lack the salt content, and they support a diverse range of the life organisms, living organisms such as the insect is there, fish is there, amphibians, and the various plant species. Now, role of the plant. What is the role of plant in this freshwater ecosystem? So, plant in the freshwater ecosystem, they contribute to the oxygen production through the photosynthesis. Okay, oxygen production through the photosynthesis, and they serve as a food sources for the organisms inhabiting the ecosystem. The limnology, the limnology, okay. The limnology is a term which, yeah, limnology. The limnology is a scientific study of the inland water, including the lakes, pond, river, and the wetland. So their study is known as the limnology. They are the different zone of this freshwater ecosystem, which includes the first, the littoral zone is there. Okay, this zone. The littoral zone is there, the limnatic zone is there, the profundal zone is there, and the benthic zone, that is at the bottom of the pond or bottom of the lake. That zone is known as the benthic zone. So the littoral zone, basically they adjoin the shore, means they are usually that portion or that zone that connect the land with that of the water, and they have the land, so they consist of the rooted plant, they have the phytoplankton, they have the algae, and the diverse consumer, that is a zooplankton, is present in them. The nekton are also present in them. Okay, the pond fishes, frogs, turtle, water snakes, the tadpole as a primary consumer, these all are present in the littoral zone. Next to come is the limnatic zone. That is the limnatic zone is beyond the littoral zone and to the light compensation level, where the light can reach very easily, or we can say the open part of the pond is the limnatic zone. And since the light can reach very easily, so the oxygen from the phytoplankton atmosphere, and they have the plankton organism, means the free flowing organism, they have the nekton also. Nekton means the free swimming animals such as the fish. Okay, so they have the nekton in them, plankton in them, and sometimes they have the newston. Okay, what is this newston? Newston is a collective term for the organism that floats on the top of the water, and they are again categorized on the two type, that is the apineoston, that is they usually floats on the top of the water, and they have the hyponeuston. The second category means that usually floats under the water, so they have the neuston organisms also. The phytoplankton is present, such as diatom, the green algae, dinoflagellate, the zooplankton, so all these are present in the limnatic zone. Then is the profundal zone. The profundal is slightly bottom and the deep water beyond the light penetrations, and they are the warmest one. Means they have the 4 degrees Celsius in the in the winter, and it is coldest in the summer. So in the winter it is the warmest one, while in the summer this is the coldest one, the profundal zone. Okay. So the community which are usually present in the profundal zone, it includes the mainly the decomposer, that is the bacteria is there, the fungi is there, the animal consumer is there. Okay, the animal consumer is there, the bloodworms, small clams, nematodes, and high individual number and the low species diversity. Okay, the PR ratio. The PR ratio for the littoral, the PR ratio for the littoral and the for the limnatic zone, it is greater than 1. Why it is greater than 1? What does it actually means? It means that the production is greater than the respiration. P stands for the production and R stands for the rest.